So where's Greenie at? Still just where he's at?
He's up in Northern California. He's in the Bay Area.
Did he disappear like the great guys do? What is the one? The Green Martian?
No, he's still around. And out of, out of respect to him, I won't talk much about his situation.
Okay.
And we're, I'm in contact with him, and he has a lot of plans, and hopefully he does well with his plans.
Mm-hmm. Is it true that you love Teflon more than your new husband?
No.
No. Since all the other technical questions already been answered.
Yeah. No. And he's been my husband Mike. He has been awesome. He's been really supportive. He was really worried when it came time for the September 11th hearing.
Mm.
He was worrying about whether I was going to come home or not,
Okay.
and if he was going to have to go up and pick up the car, and
all the way up to you all.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
But he's completely supportive. He's like, this scares the hell out of me. He goes, but I know you got to do what you believe in. And he goes, so I'm behind you 100%, whatever you feel you got to do. And he goes, if I got to take care of the kids and the dogs and everything while you go to jail, he goes, I'll do my best.
Well, you're a big supporter for the industry, so you're showing it. You show a lot of love to the industry. So far,
I
so
love
good.
this. I absolutely love this industry. This industry is so full of such good people.
Who's the number one person that helped you out the most, or that you maybe not necessarily just helped you out, but maybe the person that you might have looked up to the most?
Jim Pemberton. Jim Pemberton.
And the reasons?
He is probably the most completely ethical, human person that I've ever met. I have more respect for Jim than anybody on this planet, and he has dignity, but he can still see everything from the point, he can see from all point of views. He has empathy for everybody, which is one of Jim's best points. One of the things that allows him to be able to move in all circles.
He's basically a man of wisdom.
Yeah, exactly. Very wise, very empathetic, very compassionate, and he knows this industry. I mean, he grew up in this industry, and he had Lee as an example in this industry, and that's another one of the greats in our industry is Lee Pemberton. So yeah, of all the people, definitely in this industry, I think he's tops.
What are your thoughts on the IRCRC?
Well, it's going through a lot of flux right now, so I'm really anxious to see what
the new president's going to come out with.
What the new president comes up with, what direction the IICRC goes. I'm glad to see the changes. I wasn't as happy with the old regime, and I think now that there's some new blood in it, there's a chance at least. There were a lot of agendas, personal agendas in the IICRC before, and hopefully now that they have a paid president, things will become better. I'm hoping that it does, and I hope that it becomes more representative of the small companies in our industry.
You want to say anything about the Cermacs for holding up the Summerfest?
They're awesome. Another one that you don't hear much about, and they're very quiet, and they're very wonderful people. The Cermacs are, and they do so much in our industry that a lot of people have no idea about.
Yeah.
So you have the vac tattoo. When's the wand tattoo coming along?
One tattoo? I've got, let's see, I've got 5 tattoos now. The vac tat, and that is based on the Mikey board, the evil vac tat. But I wanted mine a little more feminine, so mine's not so tribal looking. And because the industry, and I did it because the industry is so important to me. I have that, and then I have the dog barking at the vacuum, which is also one of the other things that's really important to me in my life is the rescue work with the dogs and stuff that I do. So that symbolized the 2 things that are really important to me, my industry and the animals. And
well, now you need the Truckmountforums wand tattoo. You'd be good to go. And then you're all set. Then you love the whole industry.
Maybe next year.
Yeah. We'll see how this all comes out.
If money was the case. Cool. All right. Well, thank you for your time. That
Thank
was
you, guys.
perfect 33-minute interview. Anything else you'd like to tell the camera or Chemdry? Chemlive?
No, not on camera.
Hold on, just have a few more drinks to be good to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, camera's going off.